Theme song.
Bip, bip, ting.
All right, Christ, does this level get interesting?
This is my Earthbound.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get up to like 37 episodes or whatever the shit.
Nah.
I mean, I'd like to think we're not gonna get up to that many episodes. I feel like with the difficulty of this stage, I feel gets to a degree that is certainly what I'd consider boss level, you know.
100%.
I mean, I can't imagine like what they did. Can't imagine what they do to ramp it up after this. Because there's everything that we talked about. You know? Like the mask hop swapping. Still kind of want you to get all masks at once. Because there's no rule that says you gotta necessarily wear a mask on your face. You know? Like, I'm not saying you can like label like fucking pants a mask. Or like a bum mask. But like, you know. Like I can, like, while a mask is for the face, I can wear it in ways that are unintended. That will not corrupt its mask state. You know, so you can really just be covered in it. I suppose you can wear, there are a lot of things that are technically masks, but they go on the male genitals. And that's
You got me questioning masculinity over here, right?
That's effectively what Gonzo from the Muppets is anyway.
Gonzo
Jim
is a
Henson
whatever.
had purple pubes. That was a little known fact.
It was the model for Gonzo. Gonzo's actually made from the pube.
It was Gonzo for like for the pilot episode of Muppets.
Pube hair makes the best of Muppets.
It
Or
really,
Muppets.
like it does. Let's not pretend that it like, because it has, you know, you either have to have that or like some really solid beard hair. Because you need something that's got a bit like more yield than black guy hair, but like, you know, more fucking body than like Jufro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and that's a complex balance to strike. Because you can have quite wispy pubes.
It's true.
Like, it's gonna hurt you. Ooh, look at that. That's
Or about
classy.
me.
It's just gonna break your heart.
Unlucky.
Fraction of a second.
Too early. Way too early. Way too early.
Too early.
I nearly made it.
Yeah, I actually figured this one out when I was going through. Like, you gotta basically wait till they're about to cross the middle point. And then
they all line up.
Yeah, and then you can just do regular jumpsies. You don't have to fucking add all these fucking diagonals and double jumps and fucking Hail Mary slide jumps and
Yeah.
shit.
I was born to Michael Jackson. What can I say? Kind of like the design of those things over there, you know, just the sort of gel ball with an eye and then this long protruding cable coming out the bottom. Look at him.
It's a good way to, like, you know, that's
All right.
that's some solid cable management, you know?
My rule is 1 bonus level per death. All right.
There we go.
Hey, you lumps.
You suppose there's gonna be a live action Crash movie now there's been a live action Sonic movie?
It'll be a bit harder because he doesn't talk,
Yeah.
I guess. But I don't know.
find-
They might make him talk.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is it's, you know, Sonic didn't talk for ages, you know?
He always talks. Cartoons and everything early on.
I feel like cartoons compared to the game, though. And I know they were fairly quick off the mark, but I don't think they were like, I think there was a few years between.
They were mainly sort of, so you had Sonic,
Because
Tails, there was
yeah.
Dr. Robotnik, then he had a few robots. He had the mole robot.
No, yeah, I remember that cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when was that?
Oh,
I'm gonna look it up.
I think
Why
it
am I
was-
fucking, why do I ask questions?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got a fucking brain monster in my pocket.
I wanna
and
say
still
94.
fucking wander around, you know, fucking wondering shit like I'm some kind of goober, you know, having a fucking whittle toilet paper out of a fucking
look,
stick.
Gabriel. Put him on boxes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Can't break boxes.
Oh well.
Mate.
Oh. Where are we? Come here. Up we go. Okay. Yeah, because I remember that one because it was like the kind of goofier one. Because there was a goofier one and then there was a slightly serious one. And the goofy one had like the fucking, you know, PSAs. Yeah.
I don't remember the serious one.
Huh.
I think they was. I don't know.
No, they
Were they
definitely
like
was
Sonic
one.
X and shit.
I don't think it had like a different name, but it was way more like fucking serious.
Okay. I'm sure our Sonic aficionados will tell us. Look, I'm breaking your boxes, mate. Fuck ya. Going on that TNT. Come on. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
That's bullshit.
He should chop and blow up.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Okay, so the game was 92.
Right. That was the Mega Drive one?
Yep. The good old original.
Okay. 92. Gotcha.
And Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was 93.
And was that the goofy one?
That was the goofy one.
Gotcha.
So yeah. Comical, lighthearted, and then like the end of that year and the start of the next one was just Sonic the Hedgehog. And right, it's like Italian and shit or something.
What?
I don't know. I can't tell if this is the one I was thinking of. American Italian animated series. Like, give me a fucking video sample or some shit. I think this was the fucking. Because then there was Sonic Underground, but that was in 1999. And like, no, like, yeah, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Look it up on fucking YouTube because I need to see. And yeah, for the fucking, you know, wads in the fucking comments, you don't need to fucking, you know, we're telling this. No.
It's not a question of tell us in the things.
Yeah.
Like we're going on the road of discovery.
Every
to
now
the
and then
thing.
I'll see that too. Like someone will like reply to something and then, you know, they reply after they haven't listened to the rest of the fucking conversation or video or anything.
Yeah, yeah. It happens.
It's like, oh, you already. It's like, yeah. Why did you? Not
Some
wait
people
until we
comment
finish the
as
sentence?
they're watching. And it's like,
bizarre.
wait till the end.
It's very bizarre. Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually just fucking YouTube that. It's a mistake. 1990 was it 3 or some shit. All right. Anyway, okay, let's get some shit up. Just a Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, so Sonic the Hedgehog. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like the Sonic the Hedgehog that wasn't the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog had like the rings did shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. It had like
actually,
it had like
with
the
Princess
horny
Sally.
fox girl or something.
Yeah, no, I remember it. I do remember. It's all flooding back to me.
Yeah.
That's why I was a furry. That's 100% that series' fault. And Archie Comics.
Why Archie?
They wrote the comics.
Oh, okay.
Sonic comics. Princess Sally and all the... I think the Walrus's dude, his name was Rhoda, I believe.
Italians were weirdly like part of this. Like, there's just a strange amount of Italian influence here.
Right.
Yeah, because like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is a cartoon. Sonic the Hedgehog is like there's like freedom fighters and shit, and they
Yeah.
use the rings for power.
That's right. Yep. They used the rings to
Yeah,
activate gates and
Princess
shit.
Sally Acorn. Yeah.
Yep.
Chipmunk.
Was there Rhoda? Am I right?
Okay, where are we? Sonic, Princess Sally Acorn, Bunny Rabbit, Antoine Depardieu, Rota, yeah, Rota.
Fuck
there we
yeah.
are. A
Go
walrus,
Orange.
a mechanic of Not All Village. Right. Robotnik in this was Dr. Julian Robotnik, which is just a lot of information at once.
Better than the official canon the fucking US books gave him early on, which was Dr. Ivo Quintobor.
The fuck's a Quintobor?
Robotnik backwards.
Oh, okay. That section of the stage fucking sucks.
It does. Oops.
This whole bit is just terrible. This is brutal. This is what we were talking about earlier, where it just gets like... This is where we need 50 fucking lives. You know?
Yeah, fair. Gotta activate that TNT early because it takes
Yeah.
so long to explode. Otherwise, you just eat explosion.
Fucking Lord all fucking buttered mighty. I love that the fucking thing's there. That's great.
Done.
Like, you didn't see it because we weren't recording it and therefore it has not entered into consciousness. But, like, we were fiddling with this for like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah, Gabe was having a go, then I had a go. I was having really bad spasms and pain, so I was really off. I just felt like shit. All right, what is that? Okay, that's a sync double. Okay, that's a Cortex level. And what's this? Ask Unmasked.
All right.
Is it a boss? Is it a level? What
feel
are
like
bets?
you should-
What are
well-
bets? What do you want to do that on?
I feel like you should do the fucking, you know.
All right.
Like,
Do noggin face.
Well, I feel like we don't have to do like fucking backwards bullshit or time trials, but we should do the stages as presented.
Okay.
I feel like we owe it that. You know, and I'm kind of curious because I feel like this is going to be about fucking,
Excellent.
yeah, Dr. fucking,
Okay, that was excellent.
Dr. fucking Noggin Face arguing with himself, you know, like, and I'm kind of curious where that goes. Oh, hey, there's that guy. We see him dumped into a fucking thing later.
Yeah.
He gets thrown out with the rest of the trash. Although it just occurred to me that like this will probably pop in, like you know how stages will like link back somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
probably,
gonna pop us back in the other one.
yeah,
I'm
except
just gonna-
modified, and I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but we make.
You know, I'm sitting here, Gabe. Jump on these boxes. I have a fucking gun.
Yeah,
It's hard as shit to aim, but better than fucking jumping on the boxes. Oh, come on now.
I think if you push it again, it like, yeah, you'll let it like.
I was hitting the edge of the steel box.
Meow, 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 meow. Fucking,
There we go.
isn't that? There we go. All right.
We're on the way to Noggin Face and Noggin Face today.
All right.
Just gonna stay there. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. See, that was yeah.
Good that we
see?
checked.
Instincts.
Oh. Can I turn TNT into blobs?
No, I think this is gonna explode. There's TNT there and it explodes.
Frick.
My God. He shoots behind himself when he does that.
Come on.
What did you think was gonna happen?
No, I landed next to it,
Oh,
but I had just a little bit too much momentum. Forgot to hit the doors.
that was lucky.
You lucky bugger. I was banking on it being the same as the Crash 1 model, and it was. Like that.
Right.
You can't jump up there.
Yeah, that's right. He's got long jump, not double jump.
Ah.
Ooh. All right, now that thing, yeah.
You can become Boingo! Hate that it goes just a little too far.
There's some pepper in that fucking headbutt. What the fuck just happened?
There was TNT in
Where?
in the part we couldn't see.
Oh, so in like the depths.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Well, that's...
I know what you mean about the headbutt going just a bit farther than you think.
I won't let me fail.
If I go,
Fail differently.
What?
I mean, oh, crap.
I think that was my problem going through it is because like I don't have any fucking sense of like Crash's jumping range.
Problem is very big for N-Word because you don't play him often.
Yeah.
So he's just very kind of removed from gameplay for me.
I do feel like, if anything, there probably could have been more, you know, ultimately more at like stages with these guys, you know?
Yeah. All right, so yeah, it's in there. Like,
there's a
like-
there's a layer deep. I thought it was
bastards.
That is very cunty. That's like Dark Souls 2 territory where it's
It'd be like if there was a nitro
ah.
crate right here,
Yeah.
top of that stack of boxes.
Oh, you like it when we're dicks, huh?
Oh,
No, we like it when you like create an incredibly challenging environment out of like harsh but ultimately fair rules. Well, here's a boulder. Fuck was fair about that?
Nothing.
Someone looking
Baby with an N on its head. Oh, it really is.
No, there's been pictures of that around already. Like, I just find the idea of like, I don't know, gluing a fucking N to a baby's head very funny.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be N-word as a child.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But again, it's just.
Man.
I do. I mean, it shouldn't come as really a surprise to anybody, but I do absolutely love the sound Ralph makes in that freeze frame of when his heart gets ripped in half. Yeah. And like there's a at the end that like it's just burnt in there.
I want more pounds.
Yeah. You are in the room with the explosions.
No, I am the explosion. Papa. Like I'm Boingo. I wish I had this in real life.
I know, because there's a lot of bats around. Like a lot. You've no idea how many bats there are in this fucking town. Like, cause
I do, dude. I drive around.
Because they all live down the road from my dad's house, which is very, very funny. What's going on here?
For? The field just to get through.
Excellent. We'll never know. Because like you can see it sometimes when you go like for when I ride to my dad's house on a scooter because the bikeway is just along the creek. And I thought there was something like fucking rotten in the trees or some shit because there's just all these like black bumps. Thinking, oh, it has some kind of fruit. It's done something weird. And then I'm looking at it, it's like, wait a minute, and it's just bats.
Yep.
And the best part is there's all these signs up saying we're aware of the bats.
Yep. You know, I used to have a brig
Full of bats.
Fuck me. A big umbrella tree, and its berries used to attract fruit bats. So in our backyard, there used to be just 50 plus fruit bats in the tree. Just be hanging out, fucking making horrible fucking noises.
At least you don't get the fucking, because the one thing you want to fucking avoid is whatever the shit the Rosellas eat to get drunk. While it is kind of funny having like wasted birds in the yard, they are loud as fuck.
Oh yeah, so before the bats used to show up, it was just lorikeets.
Yeah.
And they just, and we had a pet lorikeet. Guess what?
They freed it one day.
Fucking, no. But he didn't like when the others were in the noise because he wanted to get out of his cage and be part of the noise.
They're not allowed.
Got a mask, fuck you. Oh.
Are you timing ready there, champ? You can do it. You can do it. Ah, okay. Yeah, just fucking.
I tried to double jump.
Yeah.
Ain't I?
That's.
Ain't I? Fucking tried to jump. Didn't jump, didn't I? Ain't I?
Oh, I got bumps under me thumbs!
Don't shoot me! Alright, no double jump, Aaron. No double jump. Alright, there you go. Oh, fuck you.
Well,
Save your
you're gonna want to jump down there now. You're gonna want to jump down there now. Never mind.
Wait for it to come back, bro. Talking about. Double jump again, Aaron, you dumb shit. Alright, no double jump. Inward has smashy face. He has Psycho Crusher.
That's smashing. Oof.
A face.
Well, I mean, he does have smashy face. Ugh. Ugh.
That's fun.
At least they're giving us some fucking, at least they know,
Where is that in the? That looks like it's in the background. It's really tripping me out.
There must be a way for me to reason with me.
There is not.
I wouldn't reason with me.
Hell yeah. This is... Zap him. Zap the motherfucker. Look. Look.
Bullshit.
Look. I mean,
Oh, come on.
I mean, all right, like, he's not, like, organic, so you probably can't, like, turn him into a bounce cube. But you know what? It'd be good, like, if the game were designed by people who thought, hey, maybe the gun can turn lots of different things into different things and create different gameplay opportunities. Because while we're here, why not make the game interesting, you know? Oh, fuck off. Like... Ugh. Oh! Alright. Oh, yeah, you gotta fucking... Ugh.
Why can't I be more reasonable like I am?
Look.
Look, game. Just not in the mood.
Alright, now, I've had it up to here with your shenanigans.
Now kiss.
Masquerade as me, will you? Well, I'm you from the future, you idiot.
Masquerade
I'm not
sounds
an
like a
idiot. You're the
Those-
idiot. Idiot.
Masquerade.
Get him.
I'm Midori. Oh, that's the guy who falls down the tube.
My god, it's all coming together. Yeah. Oh.
Guess who's ready for the fun part again?
You know, I'm gonna take ownership of this one because I told you to do it. Like,
I mean, like,
Don't
well,
make me.
that's...
if this part gets more difficult, that would be very cunty.
I'm gonna just say that if we don't get through this before the game over, we just skip. You know, we saw the bits that we came to see.
Fuck. Fucked it. Yeah, I agree.
Because, you know, we're here.
Yeah, we fucked it. I'm just, look, at this
Yeah,
point, I
fuck it,
think
no,
my
who
brain
cares?
was saying, get out.
Yeah, get out. You're experiencing trauma.
We beat the end part. That's,
Yeah, that's
we
what
saw
we
the new
clicked
thing.
on.
That's what we
Yeah.
saw. It's fine.
I
Now we
wanted-
can see what this is.
I wanted to play an N-word stage. I didn't want to fucking, you know, if I wanted to play Crash, we could have just gone here. You know?
Last time, this has to be a boss. Come on, boss.
God, what if there's another stage after this? I just don't know, you know?
Yeah, definitely a boss.
Thank God. Although, considering how hard the last stage was, I'm just not sure, you know? Like, oh, but which one's the real N-word?
They're both evil. Kill them both.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes.
Like, because I maintain you could just give Crash any old Poochie sound and fucking 90s voice and no one's gonna give a shit. Like, because it's weird to me that, like, Sonic got a voice, you know, based pretty much probably earlier than Crash. No one gave a shit.
Crash was always meant to be tarded. Like, he's a munted Bandicoot. He's a fat... Oh, okay. He's taking the masks.
Uh-oh.
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater! Stop that!
So, like, in the story, he's like, you know, it's not just like, oh yeah, we didn't.
Oh,
Okay. So in the story, he can't speak.
correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's different.
Yeah, it's part of his character.
Jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater! Stop that!
Suppose I could make it kind of like Booty Tang, where like he just communicates in gestures and shit, and everyone just kind of understands.
Alright.
Three. All right. So there we go.
That's three. Choose three.
Just relax.
Yes, free me.
Accept non-existence.
Oh, no, he's using them. Oh, shit.
You
Oh.
bunch of fucking wear slots. Don't let him like just put you on like that. You know, it's weird that you can control dimensions, but you didn't think to dimension yourself up like some fucking hands, because that'd be helpful.
Oh, dude.
Assistant, go!
Fucking mother of God. I feel like that's more visually distressing than actually like taxing, because I think you're pretty. I mean, they give you a good
It
warning.
was very visually distressing, yes.
Fire!
All right.
What's the
Watch as I attack.
Ultimate.
Yeah. Using 2 levels. Right?
Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck this noise! Dude.
Oh.
Okay, that's the wrong one.
I can see your tiny brain.
What if we put you upside down while this is going on? Like, you know, we gotta fucking...
Just remember
Outthink
blue's
'em.
dark. That's all I gotta remember. Heads jump.
There we go. Look at that. Ooh. I send you to the Brain Academy. What's he doing in the background there? Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna like shoot more lasers, but he's retired to his gaming chair.
I hit him early? Yes, okay.
All right.
I just didn't know.
Yeah, and it feels like something they could kind of be dicks about. Well, this will be interesting.
That goes down very fast.
That was interesting.
Whoa!
Whoa! Aaron.
Ready, set, power before cortex.
Oh no. I think we can just wait in the corners.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You'll be right. You just gotta sit over here while fucking, you know, some cunt chucks rings at you.
Yeah.
Are you able to slow time, or is that him doing
No, that's
that?
him. Not have the masks.
I mean, that's fun, kind of like fucking up your rhythm, you know, your timing.
Persistent, go.
Where is he? Oh, there he
Intern, deploy.
is. Yeah, eat it.
Rude.
I'd hire softer interns.
What is this gonna do?
Shenanigans.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna spin around. Oh, laser. That was lucky.
That's low laser, and then blue is high laser. Ugh. Fucking Beulah. I mean, it's just...
Persistent.
Wasn't a lot they could do with spinning lariat, I suppose. Oh.
There's more.
Ah! God, he's doing it. He's done it.
I see through dimensions.
Not like this.
Yes, like
Now
this.
spank his bum.
No, sir, no.
Reminds me of hearing a parent yell, "I'll smack your bot," which,
That's very fucking funny.
like,
What?
Bot.
I'll suck and smack you, bum, Governor.
It was more like the "ooh, you've done it now" kind of voice, like, "I'll smack your bot."
Yeah.
Taking a hit to the old
I've had it up to
school,
here.
But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I
Going to
won.
pee on you.
My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you. We are closer than ever before.
Mince away.
Quickly, into the vortex.
All right.
The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Yeah, he was just a normal Bandicoot,
In jeans.
but it went wrong,
Okay.
and it
Explains a lot.
made him fucked up.
Okay. Right.
Stay. What are you going to do to me?
So he's like acquired retardation.
Looks like
Yep.
somebody needs a little time out. Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Trying to make super soldiers out of animals. Why not just make super soldiers out of people, Cortex? Fucking idiot. Oh yeah, because he didn't want them to betray him. He's paranoid.
I mean, I just put something in the back of their heads, you know,
Yeah.
or like build something in there that like just hurt them when they thought about hurting me, you know. And there's ways around that without having to use like, you know, Australia's most 90s mammals. I certainly wouldn't be fusing a fucking crocodile and a dingo. And that's just gonna eat everything. I'm in the Phantom Zone. Is that Ursa girl?
At last.
Only fair, to be honest.
Oh, almost there. Good thing. Yes!
They playing Bubsy?
I don't know, but the stick only had 2 sticks. There was no buttons, just 2 sticks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The player to control. All right, now what's going on? All right, what's happening?
I'm assuming that the dude. Oh man, that's sad. That's a nice tribute, though. That was a weak ending.
This game has been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupial, talking
I mean, I always feel like that in some ways, but then also it's like, what was I expecting?
I don't know, but I just something, anything like. Why not have like a thing of, you know, now we've kickstarted a wrong dimension, the timeline's wrong, something like just have any hint or anything to it, something. Because it just went, oh, that's that done.
Yeah, I feel like maybe a little like where is everybody at the moment? They should basically do the ending like the ending of Animal House.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Where it's like, you know, here's embryo and like he, you know, it's like,
He's now like into weights and shit or something. Who knows? Like,
yeah.
yeah, I guess what you mean
He got
exactly.
really into weights, but then like fucking, you know, invented an all new sort of anabolic steroid, and then now he's in trouble though. It's like,
That's kind of, I think the
his heart's about to explode.
music video for the Blink-182 song First Date parodies, I think, Animal House. Because it has that ending thing. And it's a funny video. And Tom DeLonge, the singer, puts himself in this situation where he jumps in, like they're at this water park and he ends up in a jacuzzi with like all these kids. He gets out and he has a boner. And it ends with,
Wait, a jacuzzi full of kids.
yeah,
He gets out with a boner.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it comes to the end and it was like, I can't even remember what it said. Now my fucking brain's broke because it's
Well, that's
jacuzzi full
great.
of kids.
Yeah, well,
I'm
no,
looking it up. I'm bringing it up.
I'm glad
bringing it
this
up.
anecdote just went to Tom DeLonge, a roused around pile of wet children. You know, this is the kind of thing you can get taken to court over.
Like it's supposed to be a funny music video. It's not like
Did he have the boner before he went into the
the
court?
bone is he's part of the story. That's what I'm saying.
No, Gabriel, you don't understand. It's a thematic boner. It's a boner of the
it's not-
soul.
I'm not saying it's like it's a story as in like breaking story like he
No,
got into
I know that, but like, you know, because the way you described it, it's like he lands in a fucking
I know,
in a
I know.
jacuzzi, and it's
I
like I can
described
understand
it
if it was a
bad.
jacuzzi full of women and he gets out, he's got an erection. It's like ah ha ha, but like just a jacuzzi full of children is a very different image, and telling a very different story. You know,
Yeah.
like
I get you.
because a boner's not just there. You know, like a boner is the middle of a plot. Like it's not the beginning. It's like oh yeah, there's just an erection. It's like well, how do you get erect? Because that's my first fucking question every goddamn time. Why was there an erection? You know, that's the depth of the plot. You have to ask the why of boner. You know, you can't just fucking, oh yeah, look, here I am fully erect. You can't just have a hard on for no fucking reason.
That's what
Like,
it was. So it goes back to him getting out of the pool. It says Boomer.
Okay, yeah, no.
Boomer is in jail for undisclosed
Yeah,
reasons.
the joke is that he's a weird creep. Yeah, that's fine then. You know, all right, no, because the second I saw the picture, that made more sense.
Yeah.
Because I was picturing a jacuzzi scene a bit more like the one from fucking like Euro Trip or something.
Right. No.
Where there's just, and like already why are there a bunch of kids in a jacuzzi? Like that's kind of,
Well, as I said, they're at a water park.
oh, right, okay, yeah. No, yeah, so yeah. But it is that he's a weird fucking pedo and that's the joke and
Yeah.
he's a creep and that's, all right. All right, now I'm with you. And he did have that mustache, so, you know. You just gotta be careful with that.
Man, don't you just like see movies and shows, and if they ever have a
You
water
should just see movies. Good night, everybody.
and think, man, water parks look fun, and then go to a water park.
Water parks are fine when you're a kid. When you're a kid, they're fucking great. Because you just don't think about anything else. You're just like, I got to go up high, and there was a tube, and I fucking just hooned down that fucking tube. And that's fun. And then
Tubes
you
are
wet at
fun
the
to
end.
hoon
Yeah,
down.
and because you're an idiot and you're not thinking about like, you know, you didn't put the sunscreen on you, you know, you just stood there and like grimaced while your parents just fucking slathered it over you.
Fuck
So-
Jesus Christ, still going.
Well, now we're up to the people who died while the game was being made.
Oh man.
That's always a very long part of any game's end credits. It's kind of weird when you think about it, really. I mean, I can understand people dying making a railroad in like fucking, 1800s or like a wall or some shit, or, but like, this is a lot of death. Like,
They need bones to build their wall.
yeah,
They're the foundations. Yeah, going to water parks just as an adult is like, it's hot, you're out of water, you're going into water, the water's slushy and warm and smells like other people. There's so much chlorine in it to kill the germs of hopefully anybody that it burns everything.
Well, like the biggest thing for me is like I don't want to be surrounded by that many other kids. Because when you're a kid, that's fine.
When you're an adult, it's weird.
Yeah, well, just when I'm an adult, it's annoying. I just don't want that many fucking children socially unacceptable for me to wallop.
For me, it's weird. I don't like it. Because I've got a child and one of them's enough. I don't need more that I don't know whose they are and I can't discipline them at any time.
Well, no, well, I don't mind, like, I don't know, fucking...
Just pile drive them.
Yeah, running an orphanage or whatever, but then there's like, okay, well, like, these things are my problem now. I don't want to be surrounded by kids that aren't my problem. Because one of them will do something, and this always happens, is one of them will be, like, nearly about to die, and then it's like, well, now shit, now it's my problem. I just gotta, like, stop a kid from drowning and shit.
You don't gotta.
And then, like,
They'll just blame you. I wasn't closest, he was, and then you just sprint.
Why'd you let that kid drown? I seemed knew what he was doing. I'm not gonna get in that man's way.
I thought he was Phoenix. I thought he was
his
gonna
agency.
Up and resurrect. He had 5 meters. I saw him. He had 2 Red Bulls. That's 5 meters in kids' terms.
Yeah, because I mean, when it's like relatives and shit, it's just like there's a general level of like no one's gonna yell at you if you pick one up and hurl them, like provided they land in the water. If they hit like a fucking rock or something, then you get yelled at. But
it is
what a production specialist does.
Specializes in the production.
Duh. Dude, I want one of those like made. It's like fucking someone sent me a link to some. I think it's like a modern Hungarian rap group. The entire music video is like just fucking, Bud and Terrence. Yeah, and it's like I'm fascinated by that. Like how do I want to I reckon if they can do that, I could be a fucking celebrity and like. I'd be surprised if either of them were alive. I mean, those films were from like the 70s.
That's true.
Which is a long time ago now. Like someone pointed out the other night that the episode of The Way We Were of The Simpsons where it flashes back to Marge and Homer at high school and like how they met.
Yep.
Yeah. If that was set today, it'd be flashing back to 2004. And that upset me on like a cellular level.
You can't see, but I'm just looking at Gabriel blinking because now I am upset. Fuck. Fuck you, time. Stop it.
There's just like... It's one of those things where you can just take the hits on the chin, but every now and then there's like something that just sort of puts it into perspective in a manner that you weren't thinking about and weren't prepared for. And it's kind of like, when someone punches you in the face, but like, a bit of their knuckle goes right into your fucking eye.
For me, it's Zelda 64. That released in 1998.
Yeah, man.
And that's 10 years after I was born. I was 10.
I was in your 9.
And so, when did Link to the Past come out? Let me look at that.
It was like 93, 94.
I was more familiar with the Game Boy Zelda than the SNES one, because the SNES one was hard for a child.
Yeah.
Like, for me,
well, the SNES
just
one
renting it too was
the SNES one still had that thing where it didn't really have a lot of direction built in.
Yeah.
Like, and you'll find that if you go back and play it again, like a lot of what we'd consider to be the modern elements of Zelda games really came out through Link's Awakening.
Yeah. So that was 91. So I didn't play it in 91 because I was fucking
a nubbin.
Yeah, I was like 5. I might have played it like once or twice. Who knows?
It wouldn't have been fun for a 5-year-old. That's the thing, though.
No.
Like, you can't like. It's like back when I was a little kid, the options were like, oh yeah, here's a NES, and it's like, okay, let's put on a game. Like someone will put on like fucking Metroid, and it's like,
I can't enjoy this.
Yeah, I'm 5 years old. I can't fucking, even, the original Zelda is just an awful game to sit a child in front of. It's like, ping, here you are. Cool, where do I go? I don't know.
I think this is just looping. So I press back. Let's just keep going. I don't know.
I mean, that's sneaky.
It is sneaky. But anyway, so Zelda 64, 1998. I was 10 years old, and I remember Strathpine EB. And you'd park up the very tip with the big long escalator down.
Yeah.
And EB Games was just on the right there.
Yeah.
That's where it used to be. It's not there anymore. There's a news agents and some other shit.
They had a big
really
display for it, and they had the gold cartridges and shit.
They did, yeah. It was a really high ceiling DB Games. Huge ceiling. The ceiling was really high. Like, they had huge Zelda posters hanging down.
Hanging.
And we got one of those. I don't know how, but Dad got it.
So stole it.
Probably. Said that was cool. And I just remember that game and playing that game and so enthralled with that game. And we got it first night, it came out rental, and it was just like, oh my God. And you could only hire it at max of 3 nights. That's all you could have it.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I want this forever. And they're like, no, 3 nights. And it's like,
well, yeah, that was how it worked back in the old days. There were like weeklies, which had been out for a while, and that was videos and games, and you'd rent it and you'd have it for a week. And then there was overnights, which were all new. And like sometimes some places introduced the 3-day one, but a lot of the time it was just overnight.
This one was overnight, but we paid 3 days.
Oh, right.
So we paid the fee for overnight by 3, but that's all you could have it for then.
Yeah.
You'd have to return it. And so we paid like, that was like $21 or something. I don't know, something stupid.
It would have been fucking fairly expensive.
I think it was for like, that was because that was a treat. And
also because they'd have been getting fucking hassled constantly about when that was going to be back.
Oh, fuck yeah. Because games aren't as accessible as they are now. But the cartridges, there was limited ones for rental. And like,
well, again, you were lucky to find out shit was,
I didn't know buying games. I was so young.
Again, we had to go through fucking trading posts to get a lot of them. There's all the people that died making Crash. A lot of them were hit with hammers. I never really looked into that.
And it was just okay.
At least let's see what triple spin does.
That's probably why the spin starts going extra. Remember when we worked that out?
Oh yeah.
It's probably the precursor to that. Yeah, look, game setting on.
Hey, there's another purple thing.
Oh shit, that just probably goes back.
Don't go in there, yeah.
I'm just doing it to do the spin. Oh yeah, it's the boss.
Yoing, yoing, yoing. Let's, just walk off the edge because I want to. I wanted to see what the. It probably does go back to the start, but I'm curious.
It's a whole new game.
Turns into Mario.
No.
There we go.
And it just, the graphics for one were just like so mind blowing.
It was at the start of like 3D.
Yeah.
That felt 3D.
Like water in that game was nuts to me. Seeing flowing water and stuff. And the freedom once you get out to Hyrule Field, it's just like, what the fuck is this? Like I wasn't used to that. Oh, there it is.
I mean, really, at that point, nobody fucking was. I mean, there were some 3D games on, like, the PS1 was, like, I think 95 or something like that. So it had a long head start of the 64, but, like, it was still, it wasn't very powerful again. Like, it wasn't as powerful as, like, the 64. And, a lot of the stuff that had come out on it, none of its 3D platformers were, like, fucking Mario. It was mostly stuff that, like, had a 3D environment, but a primarily 2D function.
How to make it work.
Even Crash is like, a lot. This stuff, where the actual space you can move around in is incredibly tight.
Yeah. I'm missing something. Because I got it to come out once.
Isn't that it?
No, that's not it. It gets like an extra around.
Maybe you gotta like not just mash it.
I tried that. Oh, there it is. Okay, the top. Yeah, it's really spaced. Apart. 'Cause, 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 'cause Oh. Beacon. Go spin, spin. Wow. So it gives you a lot of air movement.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's like a mid-air horizontal for once. Ooh. I can see why that's... I will be curious to see, like, what form speedrunning this gets. Just because some of those last stages are brutal. And there's, like, I don't know, there seems to be, like, a lot of space, but also the game seems to punish you for using any of that space. I'm curious to see if anybody actually manages to find functional fucking shortcuts that don't just, like, lead you to mystery insta-death.
I can definitely see how a lot of the boxes and areas that were very tight now become a lot more accessible. It's kind of cool. I like that. Because it adds a lot of weight to the skill. Because if you made them a little bit more achievable, then it's like, well, I don't really need this skill. Like Mario 64, here's a triple jump. Okay, why? You've done everything. Is there an additional thing to do? No. Okay. But what?
You got a flappy hat.
Okay.
Flappy hat, Aaron.
Flappy hat. But yeah.
I think this is a largely good game. Just, you know, if you're gonna make your platformer game hard, good. But then you got to make sure the other shit's tight. And I feel like we, you know, especially like when you got up high and it just killed you.
That
That is.
They're my grimaces as
well. That's emblematic of the problems the game has as a whole. Is like, you know, just put a bit more thought into getting. You know, like that wasn't necessary. You know, it wasn't necessary to have just an invisible. There are just invisible kill boxes, which I think is just very lazy.
I think that this is a big bugbear of mine in game design. Is don't use invisible walls. If you can literally any other thing, design, trick, sleight of hand, invisible walls are the.
Well, put a thing there. It's not like you couldn't have just had a fucking roof. Like,
just like Doom Eternal did it a lot. Just areas. You'd go around the edge of the map and it looked like there would be secrets or something, and you'd boost out and there'd just be a wall and you just stop dead. And it's like, it didn't even let you fall off the map. And it's like, no, just like let that be there. There has to be that danger and that level of, you can fall off.
A wall here.
But no, just boom, hard, invisible wall. And that's a big boner kill, especially in a game like Doom Doom Eternal, that encourages that rapid movement to get to places and explore. I felt that, that really let it down.
So just put a mod that every invisible wall is just now one of those creepy pictures of crying Jesus that like grandmas would have in their house. You know, I just have it sort of like become, you know, have it invisible, but have it like sort of become opaque and invisible the closer you get to it. So it's just like, oh, nope, Jesus says can't go this way.
This has been Crash. We beat it. Huzzah.
KeepetClassy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.